Sun, Moon, Rising. I have your June 2025 reading coming up in just a moment. Welcome back to my channel. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, I appreciate your continued love and support. If you're brand new, my name's Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Welcome. We're going to do week by week. Cards will be pulled first. That is all sped up to save time. And then we go into the reading once all the cards are pulled. If you need to do a personal reading, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box, taking you to my website. You'll also notice I'm booking mentorships there. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. All the way at the bottom of that link tree shows all the other platforms where I go live and post content. Let's look at June for Leo placements. Again, if anything does not resonate, be sure to check your other placements. If you don't know them, there is a link in the description box that will take you to that page. All right, OCD is satiated. There we go. Here we go. Week number 1. Sun card, week number 2. Knight of Pentacles, week number 3. Nine of Pentacles, week number 4. Sun card, okay. What else for Leo? What else? Week number 1. Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit, week number 2. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Take that 8 of Coins, week number 3. Four of Swords. Justice, week number 4. Six of Swords. Six of Cups. Hierophant. Nine of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Wands. Three of Coins. Ace of Swords. Page of Coins. Magician. Chariot. Leo. Week number 1. King of Pentacles. Hangman, week number 2. Six of Pentacles. String card, week number 3. Two of Swords. Six of Swords, week number 4. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Cups. Wow. Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Full card, Hierophant. Okay, Leo. It looks here like the majority of you are going for career moves. There's a lot of Pentacles out here. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles twice, the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles twice, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. So there's either some restructuring of your budget. Many of you could be tightening up on things, trying to figure out how to have more contribution. You could be trying to see if you can't do part-time work, as we've got Nine of Coins plus the King of Pentacles here. This is about making some sort of a sacrifice and thinking, long and hard about what needs to happen, these big changes in order to make ends meet, to get things back into a more positive scope on your bank account is what I'm thinking. Get things back in the red with the Sun card. That's more positive versus negative. The Hanged Man is about figuring things out. There's a lot of introspection about what can you do, what needs to be sacrificed. How can we make this happen? If you're in a partnership, you're seeing if your partner can contribute anymore. If you've got kids, you're seeing if they can help pick up some of the slack. For others of you, you could be looking to climb the corporate ladder where you're already at, or you're deciding to either go out on your own. Some of you could be deciding to do something completely different, considering what it's going to be like to have to start over, because that's what the Hanged Man would also do. You got to think very clearly about what you would be sacrificing if you were to go somewhere else and start back over. It's not like you're starting over from scratch, because you have quite a bit of experience here to take with you, but you are sacrificing your longevity, familiarity. There's all kinds of perks that go with investing in a place and it going pretty well. If you've reached your limit with the financial cap, or if you're not feeling like there's any more potential, or if there's been some changes in your office and now you're considering going elsewhere because of it being a potentially toxic situation. Apologize for all that noise. It sounds like there's actual elves in the freezer working the ice maker. It's a lot of work. So this is also a lot of work. This is a lot of work. You guys are embarking on a very busy month in June, Leo. I feel like it starts week 1. Week 1, there's some sort of a change coming in. You're inspired to change. There's heavy consideration here about what that's going to look like. But it's absolutely looking here like your progress is worth it. This feels like, every decision you make is the correct one. You're able to move on peacefully from this indecision of second guessing yourself. By the second week, things start to feel more comfortable. If you've gone to a different job, it feels like you're starting to see things climb back up. If you've gained a second job, or if you've found another resource of income, it feels like things are starting to rebuild. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Coins says that there's a bit overwhelmed with a lot of things happening. This tends to happen whenever we're juggling a lot, trying to figure out our new rhythm, trying to figure out, what needs to still happen. You're showing up to your own reading here, Leo. Strength card. Hanging in there, working the plan. Not giving up on it at all. Not quickly at all. The 8 of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, this is commitment. And potentially already starting to see something worthwhile. 4 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles. This equals the 10 coming up here in the final week. And again, we've got the 4 of Pentacles showing you could potentially start to be able to build some savings. You could start to see some real momentum building. Maybe even more so in comparison from where you were. Someplace in the past was holding you back. And now you're finally starting to feel like this was an excellent move. You're already seeing it. Maybe, you get your first check and it's already substantially bigger. I'm seeing here in the 3rd week, this is already starting again to show what you are thinking about here with this vision, with this idea of what you were considering doing, the sacrifice, the willingness to look at things from a different angle and put yourself in a position. The 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, 4 and 6. Again, we've got the 4 and 6, the 4 and 6. This is about breaking something down to rebuild something different and stronger. That is another thing that this Judgment card, which fell out of the deck, is going to talk about. It's about being the one to be able to make the decision here. These are some grand decisions that something from your past needed to be faced. This is a realization of your potential from something holding you back from before. The Star card coming out. Look, when you're looking up, your dreams are up here, your wishes are up here, your fulfillment. Feeling completely at peace with this. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. 9 of Swords. A little stressed in your head, overthinking it a little. Overthinking it. Sacral chakra. But you still feel very strongly about this. It almost feels exciting. This feels exciting. You can't tell if this is nerves or if this is excitement. I think you're trying to, keep everything at a nice tempered level so that you can let it, come to fruition. Here comes all the noise and the racket. Have a lot of noise in your head here. That's exactly what this 9 of Swords would be doing. You would, losing sleep a little bit because of your new shifts in your schedule. By this 3rd week, you're starting to get rest again because you've unblocked yourself from feeling at ease about this. Settling into a rhythm here by the final week. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. Yep, overcoming it. Getting more into a routine. Yeah, more balanced. Cancer, Sagittarius out here. So far we've got Aquarius, Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo. This is everything feeling nice and balanced. This feels much, much more peaceful. Patience has paid off. Just hanging in there, letting it settle, getting it figured out, working out the issues in your schedules, figuring out the traffic going to this new place, or what time you need to get up in order to get it all done, to be comfortable. Not too much, not underdoing it, not overdoing it. All right. Just the right balance. Six of Pentacles, and then settling into the Temperance card. That is a fantastic graduation from, this from this and that to that. Almost having to dig back down deep into the passion that ignited this whole thing. This person is staring off into this ignited love here from your sacral is your desires. This is your dreams of things that you have always felt called to do. This is that inner calling. You're seriously considering, what is there a way back? Am I too far gone? But no, it works out well thanks to patience, thanks to hanging in there, getting things back into, and again, the Justice card is also about balance. This is amazing balance, and so is the Star card. She also has one foot in the water and one leg on the ground. The Temperance card will have one foot on the water, one foot in the water and one in the ground. This is emotionally grounded. I want to know about the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Coins. There it is. That Two of Swords. Ace of Cups. You blocked yourself from some new beginning. Fulfillment of your desires here. Your passions. What you love to do. That inner calling. Waiting it out, letting that new beginning take hold, getting over these humps of this financial shift, this little bit of a nudge, but there they are, fulfillment of wishes. There's the Sun card. We've come full circle by standing your ground and sticking with it. This is standing your ground with your place of employment, standing your ground with your dreams, standing your ground about having the fortitude to see this through. It's not easy to start your own business. It's not easy to take these big risks and to try something, but it looks to be a very triumphant success. We've got the Three of Wands, you looking in on ahead to some things starting to feel much, much better. Okay, looks good. Let's clean this up and get some Oracle. We've got the run out from the bottom of the deck here real quick. There is these lessons that are showing your confidence is really going to start to kick off here by you taking these big risks and overcoming your own mind and your fears, the obstacles that you had to overcome to reestablish yourself. We've got the Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, right? About showing yourself how to push past those obstacles, those challenges. I've got Three of Pentacles here. We've got the 1, 2, 3 here. This is strategy with a triumphant new beginning, being very logical, almost forcing your way into this decision. This is pushing even past your own mind. I've got all these swords out here. And the Hierophant twice. With the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. This is confidence. This is a big risk. This is emotional and mental balance. There's a lot of wisdom that you've obtained so far. And even people outside of you have completely affirmed what you know by calling you very gifted in your field. That's earned your place in your line of work. You've really done that work to be able to be an excellent advisor or to receive some excellent advice from people who are guiding you to a bigger potential here, and the risk is paying off big time. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Your Knight of Wands out here a couple of times. Your confidence is overwhelmingly building. You start to fall in love with this choice. Here's the Hierophant again. Almost making it your personal mission to truly make everyone who encouraged you and pushed you into this and helped you and were an inspiration to this decision, you want to make them proud. I feel like that's almost a part of the initiative, helping you to push past this and to take this risk and take this chance on yourself, because you know you're ready, and the people that have been encouraging you are helping you to fuel that fire from within. Okay, now let's do Oracle. Almost robbed y'all out of the run out. Okay, so again, strong Taurus, strong Cancer, Taurus 3 times, Virgo energy, Libra energy, Aquarius energy, Emperor as well, Sagittarius, Leo out here. Okay. Now we'll do Oracle. Let's look at, oh gosh, I have not used that deck in a minute. Well, oh, there we go. There we go. This feels financial. You know what I mean? If you're working a plan to get your budget back on track, I feel like there's a lot of sacrifices that you're making. There's some cuts that you're making, but you're starting to see the benefits come through. Some of you have, yeah, there's something from the past. We've got investment also coming out here. This is that new money. This is old money. Stocks, banking, funding, purchasing, savings, capital. This is that Bitcoin picture here on this card. Invest in what you know. They're asking you to possibly learn a little bit more about investments. Maybe some of you are taking that on to try to challenge yourself to relearn what new currency is all about, or how to utilize the currency you have to build up savings so that you can start investing it and make your money work for you. This is revisiting the past. These are old things from the past that we're starting to figure out here. A lot of times we've only been handed down financial information. Many times there's a process to try to figure out what you know about money, how to unlearn things that don't work, and try to shift yourself into a new way of thinking about money. This is a gradual process. We've got small wins coming out. Here's that fluctuation starting to pick up. I feel like there is a steady incline during this month. Some of you are really making it your focus to educate yourself. Committed. Completely committed to this. This is long-term money. Many of you are trying to turn this around, getting really intentional with what you're learning. There's those Chariot card energy, overcoming the setbacks and obstacles, things that you're learning from so that you can rebuild, taking power. There's that Leo energy coming through. You're not meant to follow. This is boss up energy. This is also about becoming an entrepreneur, moving up in your company. Some of you are starting to see some more increase in your skill set, so you're committed here to furthering your education so that you can overcome possible competition to a position that you're looking for. Some of you are looking to move into management. We've got helping hand, vacation, Spiritual work at the bottom. You could have an inner guidance that is bringing you to this fruition. Again, this is that Hierophant I'm feeling like. There could be people who are guiding you here. It's as if you're receiving all kinds of divine message, even externally, even from internally. You're getting these nudges. If you're not a very, intuitive, trusting person of your own powers, you could be feeling like you're getting all of these things aligning for you, right? Many people who are not aware of divine timing and alignment and frequency, vibrational alignments, will call things coincidence or good timing, things like that. So you could feel like you're just lining up with all the right messages at all the right times here. There's these helping hands that are coming through to help you solidify this stuff. We've got home base. Some of you could be looking to work from home. Maybe even do a side business from the house. Possibly a way to get yourself some more family time. Spend more time with your loved ones. Let's look at some possible blocks. Fear of losing control. A fixed sign? What? Too hard on yourself and giving up too easily. Trying to save face, maybe. If something doesn't go well, or if you feel like you're not getting it quickly. Sometimes if you don't understand it quickly, a lot of times you'll just bow out. Okay. Some of you don't need to be dependent too heavily on that outside help. It's good to get those divine messages when you need them, when you're ready to receive them. We've got unrealistic expectations. Another possible block. Mental health, outdated ways, ignoring. That's that old money again too. This is revisiting the past. Keep in tune with the modern era to stay ahead of the curve. Don't risk being left behind as everything continues to change. So you have to grow and evolve with everything as it changes. Mental health may be a possible issue here for some of you. This is a journey that is different for everyone. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Be kind to yourself. Keep your goals in sight and seek help if you need it. Okay, seeking help if you need it. Don't try so hard to judge yourself based on other people. Tune into yourself. See how you're feeling. If you feel off, if you feel like you could use a little bit more unbiased guidance, then that is absolutely an indicator that it might be worth looking into. Giving up too easily is a possible issue. Even if it becomes very difficult to hold on, fight till your last breath. As the road to success is never easy, all things are working for your good. Okay, these are obstacles that you're meant to overcome, to strengthen you, to prove what you're capable of, and sometimes to teach you some very valuable lessons that'll even excel you past what you were aiming for. Sometimes we're shooting too low. Spirit tells us, you know what, that was a good try, but maybe try it differently and see what happens. And then you overshoot your target and become, a master of your craft even faster by trying it again. My dad called it taking another run at it. I loved it. So cute. Appreciate the details. Small stuff is you being able to be utilized to your advantage while everyone else is ignoring the little details. The small stuff, the hidden, the extra steps, those are what separate you from the rest, and they get you ahead. Again, this is everybody else just, throwing it out and doing whatever, copying each other. Things feel like these repeat hooks, these repeat trends. Everybody's got a trend and they just saturate the internet with it for days, weeks, months sometimes. And there's a lot of capability to stand out if you're able to tweak some things. Maybe you notice something that could improve it. This is about making those minor adjustments because the details matter when it's possible of doing so. Begin to reconsider your expectations or try keeping your focus on areas inside your control, like your own actions, choices, for a more realistic, achievable outcome. Focus on areas inside of your control, your own actions, choices. This is what you decide to do, taking ownership and accountability for your choices and decisions, as well as as well as being only accountable for how you're thinking, feeling, and reacting. We cannot blame shift. We cannot hold others responsible for how we are reacting. You're in control of that. Choosing to not react or to react differently is empowering. This is taking control over yourself, which takes control over the situation. It's a little bit of a shift in things, but it is empowering. Different trick. It's a different way of doing things. So your fear of losing control, this is what is possibly blocking you. Loosen the grip on situations and start to let them unfold naturally. This is going to help you see better opportunities other than the ones that you're hyper fixating on. So there's like an intense focus on something here that does not need your focus. You could be trying to force something to be that is not ready yet, or is not for you, or it's not going to serve you any purpose in the long run. You could be waiting to be saved. Believe in who you are and realize that you're more powerful than you know. Dare to go after what you want and be your own savior. It's really entertaining to me. I love Leo. I love Leo so freaking much. You guys will shine in the room like nobody's business, but you would never know. Deep down, you want that spotlight to mean something. You want it to be accepted, and you don't want to humiliate you, shame you, upset you. But if you're believing in who you are, this is empowering. This is so empowering. You have to give yourself credit for how far you've come. You don't need to lower your bar. But you do need to be able to see all of your small wins, okay? Every little thing you're doing that is a step towards achieving what you want is an accomplishment. Even if you're getting a return phone call and something you're finally able to get off of your list, this is an accomplishment. This is another step closer to making your dreams a realized, tangible accomplishment. So don't be hard on yourself. Start to celebrate a lot of those small achievements to invite in the energy of gratitude. Dare to go after what you want. Take your power back. Take your control back by controlling what you do, think, feel, and how you react to things. All right, my beautiful Leos. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. Be sure to check your other placements if anything does not. Leave it behind for those it does resonate with. If you need to book a personal reading, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box of this video, taking you to my website. You'll also notice that I'm booking mentorships there, which have been going fantastic. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. At the bottom of that link tree, it's going to show you all the other platforms. This is where I go live and post content as well. Make sure you're following me if you recognize any of those. Also, you're going to want to consider getting a membership. I'm now a paid partner here on YouTube. This is going to be additional content, extra access, all of those extra detailed readings with the love readings, singles readings, money readings. Those are going to be for my members, as well as live stream access. So you may want to consider it. It's all very affordable and available by pressing that join button. I thank y'all so much. Once again, I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your month, Leo. Until next time, all the health, wealth, and abundance y'all can stand.